All right. You're standing in line at the grocery store. You're late. The old lady in front of you is digging in the bottom of her purse trying to find the exact change. She's taking her sweet time. And although that you love old people, right, there's flashes that are coming across your mind right now saying, woman, if you don't hurry up, I'm going to toss you off to the side, pay your bill and pay my bill and get the hell out of here. Now that all can be avoided if you had a ritual throughout your day, something that can ground you while you're in the middle of dealing with all of the chaos that can happen in a given day. That is why we created the Hearthstones. I didn't create the Hearthstone, but we incorporate the Hearthstone into our episodes. Not all of them, but many of them. So at the top of the show, we dig in the bag and we pull out one of these clay chips that have a positive kind of affirmation on it. So here's tenderness, strength, honesty, love. Yeah. So we'll use one of those and we'll set it up at the top of the episode and we'll try to use it as a thematic value for whatever that particular episode deals with. It also is helping the watcher, you guys, the viewer, so then when you guys are off in the world doing what you have to do, you can say, hey, wait a minute. I'm really, really pissed off right now and I need to have a little bit more of an expression of love. So you guys can go refer to this particular episode or whatever episode you watch and you can incorporate it in your daily life. Now, I do this pretty much every day. Every time I meditate, I reach into the Hearthstone, I set the tone, and that's something that I need. Because when I am off in the world and I'm trying to deal with something, and let's say I am at the DMV and I'm about to choke the person because they got everything maxed up, I can reach into my Hearthstone bag here and be like, humor. And I can look around and be like, this is actually quite funny, right? Like kind of like that commercial. I mean, not the commercial, but the cartoon when the sloth was at the DMV and it was just taking its time, right? Just doing it. You can find humor in it. Instead of being all mad and upset and letting it throw you off your day, you get to be able to have a ritual that's going to be able to ground you in your day and do that type of thing. All right, so if you have a ritual, right, whatever it is for you, why don't you comment below and just say what you do. Share it with the whole community here so we can have more than one way of being able to help ourselves create some kind of internal tranquility. All right? Also, one other thing I have to say to you. The difference between a ritual and a habit is that the habit is usually served by the brain. The ritual is something that is a mindful action, is a mindful positive affirmation or action that you're taking that you're going to set through your day. So if you are have a habit that is driven by the brain, that is something that the brain might need. For example, your addiction to social media, or I need to have this particular whatever it is. That's your brain saying, it's a physiological thing saying, I need to have this. When your mind comes in and says, I need to be mindful, and oftentimes your brain is a servant of the mind. So there is a difference, right? So creating a ritual will help you be able to separate those two and create a quality in your life. So this is what we do. Let's go ahead and reach into the bag and see. Ooh, this is a good one. Forgiveness. Now notice that this one, forgiveness, is chipped, right? So when I first got this Hearthstone years ago, my son, we reached in the bag and my son broke the forgiveness and I just got the bag and I was like, and then I was like, wow, how ironic that I have to forgive his ass right about now for breaking my new bag of Hearthstones. But I will always, always, always remember that. So there it is. Forgiveness. Thanks for listening to another episode of Real Spit. This is where you get hit, blap, 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 with the real spit. All right, comment. Let me know what's going on with you.